Hi guys, my name is Faith Moyosore Agbola and this is My Hustle Story, the show that we profile, showcase and bring to you young and inspiring entrepreneurs. We call them hustlers because they're actually people that defy all odds to make their dreams come true. On today's episode, we have the beautiful, vibrant and delectable Gusi Tobby LordWilliams. She's the founder of Girl of Africa and her story is one of victory, victory, victory. I'm sure you're going to love listening to this. Let's hear her story.
Hi everybody, my name is Gusi Tobby LordWilliams and I'm the founder of Girl of Africa Volunteers Network. I started this journey last year, April 2017, and it has been amazing so far. I started this journey as a student back in the University of Benin where I studied law, and I started with just 3 people as my volunteers. Now let me take you to what Girl of Africa does first before I tell you this journey. So Girl of Africa is an all-female volunteering platform that exposes young and enthusiastic African women to volunteering opportunities that offer them meaningful experiences. Now, how did I get these women? I started with volunteering with 1 or 2 of my friends. It was very hard, trust me, to convince my friends that volunteering was the way forward, that volunteering was the way to give them a better opportunity, a better career path. But they kept on saying, oh, how will this thing happen? So I made it a point for me to recruit more people. So I started recruiting my friends. I started with my friends and family, my sisters and my friends. I started talking to older people that had volunteered for before and telling them, oh, I have friends that I would like to volunteer for you. If you have any opportunity, please reach out to me and we'll be willing to work for you. It was crazy because I kept on sending DMs, sending text messages, sending emails, and it was mad. But eventually, some opportunities came up and they were meaningful opportunities. And when most of our volunteers, when they volunteered, they went online on all their social media platforms and gave the testimonies. And when their mates saw this, they were wondering, so if volunteering can help you get a job, or volunteering can help you have a better career path, or volunteering can help you give back to the society, the benefits were endless. That's how we started recruiting more people. So it was not just by me volunteering, it was the testimonies of other people who volunteered with me that made us have more people up until today. So I'd like to encourage everyone out there to volunteer for every and any opportunity you find. It's good to be strategic, but when you are just venturing into volunteering, it's good you volunteer for every and any opportunity so you know where exactly you have a passion for. Because when you volunteer, you kind of find out, oh, I have a passion for this. For example, you might have studied medicine in school, but when you volunteer, you realize, oh, I might have studied medicine, but I volunteer and I like cinematography, so why don't I venture into this since I have a passion for it? So volunteering helps you with your passion. So I advise everybody out there, volunteer today and help somebody do something good. Thank you.
Welcome back guys to My Hustle Story. My name is Faith and we just listened to the beautiful, amazing and inspiring story of this amazing lady, Gusi Tobby LordWilliams. I'm literally her biggest fan. Like, I've been following your work and
thank you.
I'm so inspired, especially how young and vibrant that you are. It's inspiring to see somebody this young doing something really important. And what I really love the most about your platform is the fact that you're actually setting out to curb something really serious, which is actually unemployment. Yes. It's something that is on the rise. Even though we keep hearing stories of it would get better, but it seems like it's increasing
At an alarming rate.
Exactly. So what I really like about your platform is the fact that it's actually setting out to curb something that serious. So I just need you to maybe give me an example, because you talked a lot about how your platform helps people to get employable. So I just need like a practical example or a story of someone who has actually been in platform.
1,001 stories.
Please.
Okay, so I'll just share a few. So let me give you an example where a volunteer comes and has a professional skill. For example, graphic designing, you have that skill. And you volunteer for an event or an outreach and you do your graphic designing and it's so good. Why wouldn't they want to call you again? I've had volunteers that have done graphic designing and it's so good they have to call them and tell them, you have to be our professional, just come and be with us. And people that do public speaking, because people take it for granted. Public speaking is something serious. Whenever we're doing the awareness programs for epilepsy, autism, rape, we always want our volunteers to be out there talking. And people see them and say, these people are good at public speaking, so you can become a TV presenter. I've had Ifechi, that's the Ifechi Talks. She became the Ifechi Talks on the presenter. She became that just by volunteering with Girl of Africa. So there are countless of them, and it helps you with your career path. So it's endless.
So basically, your platform helps people to showcase themselves, and
Showcase
come out,
themselves,
and they
yes.
get discovered on the job. You know, that's amazing. That's really beautiful. So I want to know about these volunteers that you mentioned. How do you guys choose them? Do you have a special selection criteria, or you take on everybody, or is there something special that you guys scrutinize?
We take a whole lot of people sometimes. When we started, we had to take in like everybody and start grooming them. But as we moved on, we're now a professional volunteering network. So now we recruit volunteers. You must have to have a volunteer professional skill that you're offering.
So you have to have something.
You have to have something that's a professional skill you're offering. So when we're selling you, we're marketing you, you're a brand on your own. We're marketing because you have a professional skill to offer.
So you mentioned that you started with just 3 entrepreneurs. I said entrepreneurs, 3 volunteers.
Well, they were entrepreneurs too, so you're correct there.
Then we just 3 volunteers. How many volunteers do you have now?
Across Nigeria, because we're in Nigeria, Tanzania, and Ghana.
Nice.
Thank you.
See,
so in Nigeria alone, we have currently we have 179 volunteers.
Wow.
In Nigeria.
Okay,
we have
that's
32
amazing.
in Ghana and 13 in Tanzania.
Wow. That's 139.
Yeah.
Lives that you're touching and inspiring.
Even more than that, because it has a ripple effect.
Okay.
So you're touching one person's life, the person is touching 10 more people's lives. So imagine the thousands of people that are benefiting because one person decided to volunteer.
So what really makes you happy the most about doing this? What is
The
that
testimonies. The testimonies from my volunteers. Somebody coming to say, Toby, thank you for bringing me out. Toby, thank you for exposing me. Do you know how it builds self-confidence? I've had few of my volunteers, I'll say 7 or 8, coming to tell me, you brought me out of depression because you made me come out. You made me say, okay, I can see this in myself. You know, a lot of us finish from school after NYSC, we're just at home and we are self-acclaimed entrepreneurs doing our thing at home. I'm making soap in my house. Really. But when you volunteer, you come out, you meet people, you explore various career paths. It helps you, it improves your creativity, you upgrade a whole lot of things for yourself.
That's just amazing.
Thank you.
So I noticed something about you. You do so many things. Like I always wonder, like how
all trade.
You do Girl Up Africa. You recently did an event that touched so many lives. You are a TV presenter. You are a lawyer. You are a fashion person. Makeup artist. Please, we need to know. Tell us the secret. How do you balance all these things? And
the secret is, first of all, know yourself, and then know when to do what. Know yourself, and then know when to do what. So for example, by day, I'm a lawyer. I wouldn't say I want to be a professional volunteer by day. So I do my professional volunteering during the weekend. So when I have time on the weekdays, I do my professional volunteering. Or I do the professional volunteering, like I said, on the weekdays when I have the time. So for example, somebody is calling me on a Monday morning when I have to be in court, telling me to come and volunteer, or tell me to come and do their makeup. Yes, there's money there, but you have to prioritize. Know yourself and know what to do at the right time. So I prioritize well. I have a schedule. It's not strict because I have to be flexible. But then I have a schedule. Okay, this week this is what I do. So for a month I already know, okay, this is what I'm doing. These are the people I'm going to make dresses for. These are the people I'm going to do the makeup for. These are the places I'm going to volunteer. But volunteering comes like it can just hit you. Tomorrow you're volunteering.
True.
So I always keep time special for that one. And I have 1 or 2 hours to strategize for that.
You know, that's brilliant. That's amazing. That's amazing. So you have a track record of executing things. It seems like you move from idea stage, execution stage effortlessly. I'm really serious. I just see you come up with a new project and it just comes out really well. So I want to know, what would you advise young entrepreneurs who have ideas, who have dreams and goals, but they don't know how to get from idea stage to execution stage? What would you advise young entrepreneurs to do to move from, I have an idea, but I want it to become a business like Girl Up Africa?
I would overemphasize on explore all opportunities. That's something I started doing. I explored every opportunity that came my way. So people will be like, engineering, they are doing this thing, I'm there. They're like, yes, because I know what I want to gain. So I explored all opportunities and I learned everything. So by the time I want to do something, it's easy because I already have an idea. I already volunteered there, so I have an idea. You want to create slides for me, I don't need to start waiting for you. I've created my slide. You want to organize event for me, I've organized events with people, volunteered for them, so I can organize
it. Makes things faster.
Exactly. You want to reach a food vendor, I have worked with several food vendors. as a volunteer. I organize my events. You want to reach speakers, I have volunteered for so many speakers, I can easily reach them. So when you volunteer, see, it's endless. The benefits are endless, trust me. I can overemphasize on everything, but it's just volunteering. Explore all opportunities, every opportunity you find. Don't take anything as too small. And one thing I will tell you, I have it, my friends think I'm crazy, it's a volunteering diary. So even if it's 20 minutes I volunteer for you, I write it down. It's an experience for me. It might not go into my CV because it might not be in quote tangible to some people, but it's tangible to me. So have an experience before you just put, oh, I just learned this thing, put it down. Sometime when you go through it, you'll be like, oh, I actually learned this thing. Or tree planting, do you guys know it's a skill? People don't know it's a skill.
Tree
But I learned, yes, tree planting, it's a skill.
I see what we're saying.
Recycling. Recycling is a skill. But people don't know that. So little things like that will really help.
So for young entrepreneurs,
not just entrepreneurs, everybody.
Young aspiring people that want to do something important, volunteer. I can't overemphasize it. She has a track record of things working out. So volunteer. So basically, any last words? Any last words? Anything you want to say to people?
First of all, I'd like to say, like I said earlier, explore all opportunities. Don't take any opportunity for granted. Don't say because you're living in Isolo or Makoko or Woroshoki that you want to go and volunteer in Lekki all the time. Look for opportunities in that your area where you can flourish, where you can build the skill that you have. And then secondly, learn to mingle with people that would uplift you. It's your space, so you allow people into your space. Don't say because this person is my cousin, this person is my sister, I have to be with the person. And they're giving you negative vibes that will not help you. If I am here today volunteering, if I had listened to all my cousins, everybody telling me, why would you go and be volunteering when they're not paying you, you're not getting money? It's true.
Nigerians have that mindset,
yes.
actually.
You are not paying, you're not making money. But if you remove those negative aspects of it, the negative vibes, bring people in your space that will help you and will motivate you. And don't always be the person that knows it all in your circle.
True. No, I think that was just... I'm inspired.
Thank you.
So, how do people reach you? What platforms are you on? What are
Okay.
your handles? Maybe you can share for people that are inspired by you.
So, like I didn't say earlier, I think I said it earlier when I was sharing my story. My name is Gusi. She said Gusi. My name is Gusi.
Gusi Tobby.
Gusi Tobby LordWilliams together. There's no hyphen in my LordWilliams. So you can find me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and LinkedIn on @Gusi_Toby. On Facebook, that's the only difference. You have LordWilliams Toby together. And you can also follow the business page, which is Girl Hub Africa. It's not girls. Girl Hub Africa. Yes, because people tend to always put girls. So you know, it's a group of girls.
Sure.
So at Girl Hub Africa, we're also on YouTube. We have our YouTube TV now. That's the GAF TV. So you can follow us there. GHAV and TV together.
So you've heard it all. Thank you for coming today. I've really learned a lot from you, and I'm sure they've learned a lot from you.
So you did.
All right, thanks. All right, bye. Bye. Wow, that was a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful experience. I learned so much. I can't even pinpoint the high points because everything about this interview was informative. But I'll just say two things. Number one, volunteering is a beautiful experience. It helps you to become employable, it helps you to find your purpose, and it helps you to discover who you're supposed to be. It's also important if you have a lot of projects to do to prioritize. Productivity comes to show when you know the right thing to do at the right time. I'm sure you enjoyed yourself today. For more amazing information, for good stuff on business, relationship, lifestyle, and campus life, visit www.mobizone.ng and follow us on all social media platforms, mobizone.ng. My name is Faith Moyosore Agbola. Follow me too, Faith Moyosore. Bye.